Hey, Abby. It feels like you're touching royalty or something, like getting like, you know, like should I be touching this dog?
Space.
Okay, here I am. Just spent about a day draining my hot tub and just cleaned it, and now I'm going to refill it. I would have shown you all that stuff, but it's once you get started scrubbing the thing, you don't want to shoot video. I think I've spent like $1,000 on this thing in about the 2.5 years I've lived here, and I think I've spent about 2 hours total in it. It's kind of like a boat. You know, you don't really use it, you just spend a lot of time taking care of it. That's what I spend my weekends doing, just taking care of this stupid thing. But I'm going to fill it up now, and I think it's about 8 o'clock in the morning, so we'll see how long it takes it to fill. It took about 24 hours to drain, because I've got a small drain plug. But anyways, there it is. There's some algae growing in it. I learned my lesson. I stopped putting a little bit of chlorine in it about 2 weeks before I was going to drain it, because I didn't want it to ruin my artificial grass here. But then some algae started growing, and I had to spend more time just shocking it to get the algae out. So a tip for you hot tubbers out there, just keep your regular chlorine levels going, and you can minimize them right before you do, but just don't stop them, especially when it starts getting warmer. So there it is. I'll show you some updates when this thing's starting to fill up. You know, I've been watching a lot of hot tub videos, and there's a lot of guys from like Arkansas and Mississippi, and they do these hot tub videos, and they're all macho, and you know, they say stuff like, "All right, let's fill this bad boy up." You know, it's a hot tub. You know, a 90-pound weakling can do this. You're not dominating anything, dude. It's not like you're a total man and only man can do this. It's a hot tub. But you know, they're wearing their camo, and they got their like chemicals and their like brushes, and they're cleaning the thing. It's like they're attacking, like they're the army. They're attacking something, you know. All right, let's fill this bad boy up. All right, man, I'm filling this bad boy up. Look at that. This thing's not going to take long to fill up. Maybe in 2 weeks, when the pH balance evens out, I can maybe go in it for 20 minutes or something. But in the meantime, I'll be cleaning it and doing all kinds of stuff with it. Okay, I gotta go back to base camp and get ready for the second round, man. Okay, it's filling up. I had turned on the power, and after about 5 minutes, the jets automatically came on. I didn't realize that would happen. And I was standing here, so luckily that jet right there blasted water, and it almost went in my house because my screen door is open. It went all the way up to the top, but that would have been hilarious. But anyways, this thing looks pretty clean right now, and hopefully it'll start up and everything. It looks like everything will be running. So, oh, another thing, here's some butterflies. Check out these butterflies. Well, there's tons of butterflies. Well, I've had so many chemicals because I was super chlorinating this thing, and this is that chlorinated water that's down here. Well, all these butterflies would come down and get a drink and die instantly, and so would flies. Flies would come down, drink, next thing you know, they're just lying there flopping around. I'm like, holy cow, it's like toxic water. This is what I'm going to get into. But anyways, there it is. Okay, that was crystal clear, but I put some algae side in it. So it's going to take a little while for that to clear up. But anyways, it's filled up. And it was crystal clear, believe me. But I had to... They recommended I shock it with this stuff because of the algae I had growing in it. Just to zap it one last time, make sure none of the algae is still in the pipes or anything. Okay. Sunday morning, I'm headed down to the Pyramid Trail. I'm going to do about an hour hike, a little trail run. It's a beautiful morning. Got to take advantage of it. Then I'm going to go test out my hot tub. No, I'm not going to get in. I'm just going to test the water because it's going to take a couple of days to get this thing right. Had a little cookout last night. Kelly and Chuck came over, had some Kobe beef hamburgers, and watched the Final Four. I should have filmed some of that, but I didn't. Anyways, just living the Ahwatukee lifestyle. There it is. Came to the Telegraph Pass trailhead. Anyways, I didn't think there was going to be any parking because they're doing a lot of construction here. You can see they're making a new veranda over there. And they're going to have the same amount of parking, but it looks like they're going to have a lot more amenities here. And they're making this trailhead look pretty good. So, that's cool. But right now, it's kind of the busy season here. And it's kind of hard to have half the parking lot. So many people want to be on here. Okay, back on the trail where I love it. And right now it's about 67 degrees, warming up to about 90. And you just can't ask for better conditions than Arizona right now in April. So, you gotta love it. You know, a lot of times I come up here and there's no one up here, but in the spring there's just tons of tourists and people coming out. You know, fair weather hikers. And it's funny to see the different kind of people around. You know, you get the people that are like, hey, how you doing? Good morning. They're real nice. Then you get the people who are like, hi, how are you? And they don't say a damn thing. They just sit there and put their head down, like, and they don't have any earphones on. They just totally ignore you, and you're like 2 feet away from them. It's just so weird. You know? I guess maybe I'm kind of intimidating now. I mean, look at this. It's pretty tough. I'm pretty tough. I just filled up a hot tub. That bad boy was toast after I got done with it. Okay, at the halfway point now. Started down there. Oh, look, we got some cyclists. Hey, Patrick! There's my neighbor, Patrick. He's riding his bike, which I should be doing. That was Patrick. He's from Germany. He lives next door to me. And he does Ironman triathlons. So when I moved in, I thought, you know, I'm going to bond with this guy. You know, ride with him and stuff. He did his first Ironman. And, you know, I don't really see him train. I see him go out for bike rides and stuff. And I said, you know, how'd you do on your bike ride or on your Ironman? He's like, oh, not as good as I wanted. I got like 8 hours, 57 minutes. I'm like, what? Were you in a car? He beat me by like 3 or 4 hours. So that guy's on another level. He's like, he's in his mid-40s too, so it's never too old to get out there. Okay, there's a trail I was on way down there. Okay, I'm towards the end of my hike up here. I'm just going quick out and back. Right now I'm gonna hit this bad boy. This bad boy's mine. I'm gonna knock this thing out. I just need if I had my camo and my Oakley sunglasses, I would totally knock this bad boy out so bad it wouldn't be funny. Okay, going back now. Beautiful day here in the PHX. You see that road out there? That's the road where I saw Patrick on. So I'm going back there, go back to the car. And right there, that's where the little go-kart track is. It's like a little Bristol Motor Speedway down there. Awesome. Okay, it's silent Sundays here. No cars, just bikes. You just gotta watch out for the bike traffic. Like this guy right here. There we go. You know, I don't particularly like silent Sundays to ride bikes because people walk in the middle of the road like me. When you're riding a bike, people on the road are not, it's not a good thing. There's only a few cars, so I'd rather deal with a couple of cars than chihuahuas and dogs running around.
We'll get 5 up to the top.
You know, my brother recently got a Stinger, and so did I. He gave me inspiration, so I went out and I got my own Stinger too, right there. The Stinger 2.5 gallon wet dry vac. It's awesome. Ah, sparkling. Boy, it's getting warm out here. It's supposed to reach around 90 degrees today. Alright, let's check this out. Okay, the pH level and all the levels are starting to get back to normal a little bit. So I think on that note, it's time to head down to the cantina for some tacos and maybe some margaritas. But before I go, I want to show you something. There it is. A bird inside the pot. You can see his eye. He's sitting on eggs. Freaking out right now.